what is the toughest thing you have incurred in your life?
Survival, I would say.
What kind of survival would you say?
Survival in the sense that, when you come to an age where you cannot work anymore, you have the ability, the talent, and you have the strength and all to work, but then you see you're not given a chance by any of the companies. They only look for the youngsters to work. But as we retire above 55, we still want to go on with life. We're not working for government. If we are working for government, yes, we get pension every month. But when you're working for a private company, we don't get anything after that, you see. So we have to look for our job. If you don't have a family and if you're not married, you're single, you have to survive on your own, right? So I would say survival, I would say.
Alright.
Yang kita tak boleh nafikan cabaran kewangan lah, ekonomi. Dapat pula zaman-zaman sekarang ni kan, dengan perang di merata tempat. Jadi perang ni di dunia lain ni sebenarnya bukan di sana saja, dia efek pada negara kita juga. Lambat laun dia akan efek juga. Jadi kita risau lah kan. Jadi pada saya cabaran paling besar kewangan lah, ekonomi.
For me is seeking for job. Yeah.
Probably choosing between my many different interests. I find it hard to just focus on one thing that I like, despite knowing it's like better to be an expert at something instead of just trying to spend time on everything. Yeah.
Saya ni dekat-dekat 30 tahun saya seorang barber. Tapi sekarang bidang saya ni memang susah. Sebab kenapa? Macam orang asing terlalu ramai yang masuk. Ada yang permit, ada yang tak permit. So ini memang cabarlah orang tempatan nak hidup ni sekarang. So inilah masalah yang besar sekarang.
So for me is probably because we are young graduate, right? So we need to find a new job, and sometimes most of the jobs, right, always need to hire those that have experience. So for us, it's quite hard to get into like some big companies and everything. Yeah, for me is getting into a big company for fresh graduates tough.
Sebagai satu family, cabaran yang paling besar ialah untuk mencari rezeki yang cukup lah untuk menampung keluarga, perbelanjaan keluarga. Terutamanya bila anak-anak masih membesar dan mereka nak belajar, nak sambung belajar pengajian tinggi, semua perlukan wang lah.
Kalau baru-baru ni saya punya masalah hidup ni macam dengan kawan lah. Kesalahfahaman dengan kawan, gaduh dengan kawan, macam tu lah.
Second question, how would you handle that kind of situation?
This kind of situation, I have to look for other sources, doing a part-time job, let's say like bakery or something, or looking after other people's children, childcare, and also still applying for jobs here and there. You never know where your luck is actually. If you have the talent, if they think that you have a talent, some companies, they do employ senior citizens.
Alright. And the last one, if it was other people facing the same issue as you, what would you give advice to them?
I would tell them, don't give up hope. There's always a brighter future somewhere. You don't take the wrong decision. Try your best. If you really can't, then you seek help from other people and advice.
Jadi kalau abang, macam mana abang akan handle situasi macam tu?
Okay, baik. Macam saya, walaupun sekarang bekerja tetap lah sebagai government staff, namun sebenarnya kalau dengan gaji yang ada pun sebenarnya memang tak mencukupi lah dengan pula kita duduk di KL kan. Jadi macam saya cuba cari inisiatif, iaitu lepas habis kerja, saya akan rehat sekejap macam ni, and then malam sikit saya akan buat mengajar tuition lah apa semua. Jadi ini untuk menambah kita punya kekuatan kewangan lah.
Okay, jadi kalau untuk orang lain yang menghadapi isu yang sama macam abang, apakah nasihat yang abang akan bagi dekat orang?
Baik, nasihat saya sebenarnya kita kena be kreatif. Dalam hidup ni kita jangan stagnan. Kalau boleh kita kena kreatif. Kalau contoh kita ada isu kewangan contohnya, cuba cari jalan bagaimana nak keluar daripada kepompong isu kewangan tu lah. Itu sebab sikit.
Alright, and second question, how would you handle that kind of situation if it was on you?
Sorry.
If it was on you, how would you handle that kind of situation?
Handle. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, how would you handle that situation
Oh,
by
like
yourself?
if I
Yeah, that particular challenge, how would you handle it?
I think I would. Actually, I'm not sure how to overcome the problem, but I think seek the guidance from my peers, parents, friends, and then like ask myself what kind of things you really want to achieve for. Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much. Last question, yeah. If you are going to give advice to the same people who is facing the same problem as you, what would you say?
I think just trust yourself, and then do you really think what is right, and then because we are still young, and then we have a lot of chances to about the failure. So yeah, just keep trying and trying. Yeah.
Alright, and how would you handle that situation?
How would I handle it? I think it probably requires like quite a bit of willpower, and I guess I have to like change my thinking and probably work harder. Yeah.
Alright, in case there are other people facing the same problem as you, what would you say or what would you give advice to them?
I think you have to like think through your many different interests and then finally focus on what you want to be an expert and like push at. Yeah.
So kalau awak, macam mana awak akan menghadapi cabaran tu?
Nasib baik saya punya bini ni sekarang dia kerja bank. So lagi pun saya tak ada anak. So seorang tu okey lah, boleh ni. Kalau ada anak, tak tahu apa nak cakap. Ini yang paling masalah sekarang. Tak tahu lah apa yang nak jadi. Lagi lama, lagi orang ramai. You tengok sini tempat pun tengok orang asing berapa banyak dah. Dia orang macam, dia punya tempat, dia orang macam ingat dia macam tu. Susah lah.
Last question. So
Okay.
kalau dekat orang lain yang ada cabaran yang sama macam you, apa yang you akan bagi nasihat?
Nasihat tu tunggu peliraian lah. Simple. Itu saja.
Alright, and if it was you, how would you handle that situation?
For me, I think I will keep trying, because if the companies, right, don't give us the opportunity for us this young graduate to get into this company, get into those company, right, then they're never gonna hire all those youngsters, right? So I think keep trying. So keep trying. Then I think maybe there is still some company will give us the opportunity to get into those company.
So what would you say if you were to give advice to the same people facing the same issue?
For me, I think is they can ask for guidance, yes, and also keep seeking. Does not give up from seeking new jobs. Just keep trying. Just send out your resume, because you don't have anything to lose, right? So just keep trying. Yeah.
Macam mana abang akan handle situasi macam tu?
Dalam situasi macam ni, perancangan kewangan sangatlah penting. Kita kena berpada-pada lah dalam perbelanjaan kita. Kita kena pandai menyimpan, dan kita kena berusahalah cari side hustle, side income seberapa yang kita mampu.
Jadi untuk orang lain yang menghadapi cabaran yang sama macam abang, apa nasihat yang abang akan bagi?
Nasihat saya ialah seperti saya buat, kita kena rancang kewangan kita dengan betul.
So kalau abang dalam situasi itu, macam mana abang akan handle?
Saya akan try slow talk dengan kawan saya sendiri, ataupun ajak diorang jumpa lepak-lepak and terus borak lah apa yang tak kena, apa yang salah faham tu, and then try to talk slow dengan diorang balik.
So untuk orang lain yang menghadapi situasi yang sama macam abang, apa yang abang akan bagi nasihat?
Saya cakap kat diorang jangan turunkan ego sikit lah dengan kawan yang korang gaduh ni, supaya tak jadi kecoh ataupun gaduh dengan kawan yang rapat, macam tu lah.